What's up? What's up? It is Wednesday night, and according to my clock, it's 7 o'clock. So you know what that means. It's time for Motors with the Motivator. I'm your boy, the Motivator, Joshua J. Raby. First, I'll say thank you for everybody that's joining in right now. Do me a favor, share this feed out tonight. We're gonna have some fun, y'all. I got my friends here tonight. I don't use that loosely. These are some of my friends who I have counted on over the years. And each and every one of them are special and touched in varied ways. They get them special checks, but they all claim to have relationship knowledge and understandings, right? So they're going to be with us tonight. But before we get started, I want to make a real quick disclaimer again. Y'all, we don't do endorsements here. If it comes from my mouth, I say it's me and not the show itself. No, not necessarily political, because we are part of Not Necessarily Political Network, as well as on all of our platforms. What's up, my people on Roku, Apple, Fire Stick, Speaker Now, iTunes, iHeart, all the great podcast networks. What's happening? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. But the reason I'm giving you guys that little scenario is because I want to tell you, Mr. Keith O. Williams, who is running for the city of Birmingham City Council District 6, is a sponsor of tonight's show. Please reach out to him if you want to know some more information about him. Of course, German Way Pros, an amazing company. They will kill 99.9% of germs and viruses, including COVID. So you can reach out to them as well. We also don't want to forget one of our major sponsors for this whole month, actually, until on the 27th. It is the Black Literary Week Authors Summit, which is an all-day event. We will have a special interview tomorrow with Miss Purpose. She was on the show not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before. We're going to have her back to talk about the amazing event. So you guys make sure you tap into that. We're going to be sharing the link later on the show. So real quickly, personal announcement. This has been canceled. It's supposed to rain this weekend, and I don't want my vendors to be in the dirt or anything. So we got another event coming up. Be staying tuned for that. We're looking for vendors for that. But March 6th, y'all, support Black business. Come to A1 Daiquiri. We're going to have an amazing event. Shop, drink, giveaway, a whole bunch of stuff that's going on that night. Of course, I'm asking you guys to support Motors with the Motivator. We need donations. So we take Venmo, PayPal Pay, Facebook Pay, Cash App. Please support. Any donation helps this show stay on air. So please make sure that you are able to give to us. If you need natural hair done, listen, call my girl, Miss LaShawn. Tell her that the Motivator sent you. Relax your mind and let your hair free. Yeah, just let it be free. Let it long out. All right. Got to give a shout out to Miss T-Spot, T-Able. Want to make sure you hit her up. She got all them nasty, nasty gifts for you. If you're trying to spice up your relationship or, have some personal timing, you can reach out to her. Tell her that the Motivator sent you. And if you're still trying to get those good looks, get your minks, your bracelets, lashes, hit up Miss Rayon. We're going to try to get her on the show soon, you guys. But hit her up. She's an amazing businesswoman, young woman that's doing some powerful things. And, of course, Fawcett Electrical Company, LLC. Plug in with Fawcett Electrical Company, LLC, www.fawcettElectricLLC.com. Nikhil Fawcett is the master electrician and owner, and we want to make sure we give him a shout out. We got some more sponsors. We're going to get into them later on in the second half of the show. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and bring up some of our panelists for the night. We got a few that we're still waiting on, but he was on first, and this is one of my brothers right here. This is my total brother. This is my y'all ever seen the cartoons where they had one side shoulder with the trouble person and the other side with the good person? He that trouble one. He that trouble one. There's another one. We're gonna talk about him in a second, but he that trouble one. None other than my good friend, the one. What's up, man? You on mute? You on mute? You on mute? You on mute? Thank God, because you said something wrong.
I got you.
Said
I am
wrong.
not trouble. I wasn't finna say anything wrong. I'm saying I'm not trouble. How y'all doing?
Really? You're not trouble?
I am not trouble. Is this the face of a person that causes trouble? No, it's not.
We're gonna hold on to that. All right, my next person, y'all listen. I'm sorry, I'm introducing the fellas, right? So of course I'm gonna be standing on the fellas side, but this next one, right, Felicia, don't be fooled by him. All right. Finally, somebody else will speak up with me. All right, this next one, this brother right here, he actually did the commercial. You guys see the intro, and he does all our video stuff when he's getting free time. He is a bad mamma jam with this stuff. He's a beast at it. He's one of my really close good friends. He's like the executive producer of this show. Y'all don't ever see him because he'll never be around because he be doing his own podcasts and stuff. But he that other one on that shoulder there. That's why I know tonight's going to be interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome James to the show. James, what up, brother?
What's going on, man?
How's everything?
How you be?
I bees, man. I bees.
That's good, bro.
I'm making some things happen tonight. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. I'm gonna see if I can make some folk mad tonight myself. That's my. I'm gonna see if I can piss a few folks off tonight. But we gonna have some fun though.
Okay. All right. Y'all give it up for James, and we'll talk a little bit more about James's business as well later on tonight. So, James, welcome to the show, man. Looking forward to having you. All right, so we're gonna move James out the way. So right now, she's the only lady here. I'm waiting on the other ladies. But this one here, this is my Ohio sister, y'all. This is my homie, my age. She get on my nerve. She cocky. That's what she is. She cocky. She cocky and she gets on my nerve. And she knows she cocky and she get on my nerve. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Bianca to the show. What up, B?
Hey.
Don't get on here all sweet and nice. What up?
Listen, don't do me like that. I feel like, listen, we already starting off bad, okay? Because you want to talk your tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to need you. Don't come for me tonight. Because I got a few tricks up my sleeve, so you better watch out.
Okay. All right. So Bianca's speaking for the ladies tonight. But I got another one, y'all. We got two more that joining us in just a second. But this one here, y'all, she is the owner of one of my favorite bartending services. You know, I got a few bartending services I love and that I support. But this one here, y'all, she's also the host and the founder of the Coco Experience. I market her show on here. She markets mine on her show. I'm gonna say she's gonna probably be the good one tonight. She ain't gonna act up tonight. We don't know. I don't know, y'all. She a little sneaky. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Coco.
Hey everybody.
What up, Coco?
Not much. Just got to the house, but I'm here.
Travis Love, she trouble. I'm telling you, she trouble, double trouble.
I'm gonna try not to be tonight.
You what?
I'm gonna try not to be tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. All right. So, y'all, we are hoping that the other ladies join in just a second, but I want to bring up everybody so far. Let's see if we can get everybody here. All right. So, y'all, I want everybody to welcome the panel. What's up, panel?
Hey.
What's happening?
What's going on? Hey, Coco.
Hey.
Everybody saying, hey, Coco. Wait a minute. What up? What up? What up? Travis, I got you.
And can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's do a sound check real quick. Hold on. James, Say something.
Yo, check.
Fred.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Coco.
What's up, y'all?
Bianca.
Hey, everybody.
All right, cool. We hear you. We're there. All right, y'all. So these are the so-called she said, he said dating experts that I know, because they all got something to say when it comes to relationship or just the sex in general of males and females versus. So we're gonna dive into this thing real quick. I want each of you guys to tell about yourselves. Even though I gave an intro, I want to make sure we give a proper intro. So we're going backwards to this, and we're gonna start with Coco. So go, Coco.
Hey, I'm Coco Harris, and I'm owner of D&K Creations and Boutique, as well as Coco TV Cocktails. I'm also a licensed film director, and I have a full-time job. I just like to have fun, get to know people, and that's me.
Bianca.
Hello, everyone. My name is Bianca. I am the married girl on the panel tonight. So, yeah, I kind of got a few views from both sides. So tonight's gonna be really fun, and I'm looking forward to this.
Go ahead, James.
What's good, everybody? James Fred. I'm the owner of Daylight Media Concepts. We are a photography and videography company here in Birmingham. I am about to see if I can make a few folks mad. We're gonna have some fun with it tonight. We're gonna have some fun.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? I'm DeJuan Thomas. I'm just an average, all-around fun guy, and I do computers. I got my own computer business I'm trying to get off the ground. I'm like James. I ain't gonna try. I might make some people upset, but it's gonna all be in fun.
All right. So each of them, y'all, comprise of making something happen for this show to make happen. So I'm grateful for you guys being with us tonight. Let's get into the conversation. So what's the first rule that people need to know in this single lifehood? Or just in general of life? What's the first rule?
Love yourself first.
Most definitely.
Treat others how you would want to be treated. The golden rule.
Bianca?
I think definitely have respect, and just consideration for yourself and for the other person.
One.
It's all about respect, but you got to be able to have fun in life and not take everything so serious.
All right. So what we're gonna do is, so we're gonna see this panel again in a second. But we're gonna shift and let the ladies talk.
Okay, I'm switching computers.
Wait a minute. So we're gonna shift and let the ladies talk for a second. So Fred and James, y'all chill out in the green room for a second. Where Coco went? Did Coco like take herself off camera?
No, I think she was switching her computers or her tablet.
We're gonna give it a second for her to fix her screenage.
Okay, is it better?
Yes. All right, ladies. It's y'all time. This is y'all time. So what we talking about? What are y'all sharing with us that you need the fellas to know? Because this is she said, he said. So what does fellas know?
Why men can't communicate effectively?
Wait, what?
Why can't men communicate effectively?
See, I was just gonna do this when ladies get their little piece, but she asked that question, and I'm gonna let the fellas come up and answer it. So I was just gonna do this when ladies get their little piece. I'm going. So James, Fred, I'm gonna let the fellas come up. We gonna put the ladies.
Yeah, I heard that question.
So I'm gonna let y'all go first and answer that question before they ask their next.
Well, James, you want to go or shall I jump it off?
Go ahead. Go ahead and get the jump off.
Hey, okay, it's like this here. Here we go. Effective communication. It is not where men do not effectively communicate. Sometimes women do not convey themselves in a way that a man will actually even understand what they're saying or asking.
Right.
Case in point, every guy in a relationship or married or girlfriend will attest to this. Babe, are you hungry? Do you want anything to eat while I'm at this restaurant? No, I'm good. I don't want anything. You get home with your food and she's digging in your plate with you. That is not effective communication. Because I asked, were you hungry? You said no. Now you want my food and then get mad at me because I don't want to share my food. I was hungry. I got what I wanted. I asked you what you wanted. Oh my God, mind blowing.
Right. Listen. And then here's the crazy part. Then see, because I'm not gonna ask twice. You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna keep asking. We ain't finna. I'm not gonna keep trying to figure it out. I'm not about to read your mind. So when I ask you, whatever it is, whether it's what you want to eat, what's wrong today, baby, how you doing, any of these questions, if you don't tell me right then, I'm done. So I ain't finna try to go down the rabbit hole and try to figure out, let me figure out what's really wrong with it. No, sir. That's not happening. I ain't got time for that. I'm 44 years old. I ain't got time to be trying to sit around here and be a mind reader. So, like he was saying, it ain't that we don't communicate. It's just that we don't know what to communicate because you don't tell us.
You know what the problem is? They think we're mind readers all day long.
Right.
They think we're supposed to know what they want.
I am not Kreskin.
That's the problem.
My name is the one, not Kreskin. So, hey.
So I'm gonna bring the ladies back up. Did they help y'all understand what's wrong with y'all? Not wrong with us, but what's wrong with y'all?
No, absolutely not. No, it does not. Because let me tell y'all something. The same way y'all feel like y'all not mind readers, that's how we feel. Like we don't know everything. Like if y'all don't say nothing, for example, like you said, if we go buy some food and we come home, we call you and ask you, like, babe, hey, do you want something? You be like, no, I'm good. But then the minute we come home with the food, you be like, oh, let me taste that. You all up in the plate. Okay, well, if you would have said something, I could have got something. Like we don't read minds either. So that goes both ways.
How you use that argument on us? Y'all are the ones that started. We say to you, what do you want to eat? And you don't know. I don't know, whatever you like. Oh, well, I'm going to Chick-fil-A. I don't want Chick-fil-A. So how you going to use what we just said?
We ask you the same question. We ask you the same thing. And y'all just be like, blow it off. Like, you should already know what I want. We're not mind readers, okay?
Well,
they flip stuff on us.
Listen, we like chicken wings.
That was a flip. That was really a flip.
Problem solved. Get chicken wings. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. We can both eat the wings. It's simple. And we just want to taste. See, it's something if I just want to taste what you got. Baby, let me taste that. It's another thing when I ask you, you say, I don't know. I come home with my food. Now we got to argue. You didn't bring me nothing? You supposed to know. How come you didn't bring me nothing? You know what I always say.
Something anyway. Because like for me,
what?
You should bring something home anyway.
If I bring it home, it ain't going to be right, period. It still ain't going to be right.
But what I'm going to
bring? I'm going to for you later. So I'm going to bring you something when I'm out, and then you can eat that later. And don't ask for none of mine. But you got to think ahead of the game.
All right.
I expect the same.
All right.
Exactly.
So fellas, what is the question that you want to ask the ladies that we just stumped on? What is it that we need to ask the ladies?
Do we have enough time?
Go ahead.
I'm trying to tell you, I have
many.
Dr. LaTracy, you full of it. That's full of it. That is full of it. But
your food tastes better.
Same thing.
See right
Yeah, I
there.
saw that. That's the problem right there. I got a question though. Okay,
Go ahead.
I hear a lot of women saying, single guys. Me talking about Bianca, you married, you good. And they say a lot of single guys are scared of commitment. Okay, but what if you have a guy that is ready for commitment? He is saying everything of all his intentions right there, right in front of you, but the woman still don't want to commit. What's up with that?
All right, so we're gonna bring the ladies back. Hold on, y'all, because I'm doing producing stuff at the same time. So
part of the question?
Ladies want to answer that first.
What was the end part of the question? Because it started breaking up.
Okay, hold on. Say your question again.
I said, well, what the man lays everything out for the woman, his intentions, where he wants to start, where he wants to end. She knows everything that's going to happen in that relationship, but she does not want to commit. What's up with that?
Bianca, you want to go first?
Sure, I definitely will, because I have been in that position before where I was ready or he was ready, but I wasn't because I was nervous. Like, I was scared. Like, I had already been through so much at the time that I didn't want to feel like I was gonna go through that same thing again. So I kind of had to fill it out first. And so after filling it out, like, I had to be right within for me to make that commitment. And I wasn't going to make a commitment and then I end up hurting him in the process of me still healing from something I've been through in the past. Like, I didn't want to bring, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to bring that in. So a lot of times, women are sometimes just trying to heal at the moment that you're ready for a commitment. And sometimes we don't make it in time. I mean, men go through the same thing when it comes to a commitment and them just being with a girl and a girl possibly could have hurt them. I definitely think that they feel that too, you know?
Yeah. For me, it was hurt and getting over my ex or whatever and just trying to move it on because I still had triggers. So women have to first acknowledge that they have triggers in order to move on first. And it's a scary thing when you done wasted a lot of time. Like for me, I wasted 9 years, like all my 20s, with somebody and it didn't work out. So starting over is scary for most women because we don't want to waste that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see that. I can buy that. But a lot of times women don't understand that once a man sits there and says he's about to make a commitment, the things that run through that man's head to get him to that point is amazing. I mean, I've seen videos where men have proposed to women and they've said no. And then the woman get mad at the man because he don't want that relationship anymore. That's traumatic for him because, like I said, when a man reaches that point where he is opposed to the relationship, he runs scenarios. And it's not just maybe 2 or 3 different scenarios. He runs through several life scenarios to get him to that point. And then when he's at that point, and I understand everybody has past things that have happened to them that would not make them ready or they feeling gun shy about doing something. But a lot of times, a lot of women don't conversate. Well, they don't make that clear. Why are you snapping your fingers at me, man? What's going on? Am I talking too long?
No, I was agreeing with a comment. My apology.
Oh.
Did you read the?
I'm sorry.
My apology. The comment hit at home for me on my next question. So yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, well, I mean, I lost my train of thought now. You snapping at me, but go ahead.
Jay, you want me to answer the question?
Huh?
Do you want me
to go ahead and answer the question.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't think that we compare the man to previous relationships. I think you kind of look for the same flags that may be a warning signal of what to look out for. And it may be a totally different situation, but I think when you've left something, even though you're moving on to something new, you're just more cautious.
That makes sense. But here's my thing.
Go ahead.
Here's my thing, though. So, and I get the whole, past relationship thing and all that. But the issue that I've seen is my experiences is the woman enters into the relationship and we go in full swing. Like we all in, and then it comes time for the true commitment part. And then now you start to get the cold feet. Well, at this point, I'm already attached. And like was said, if I was having the same commitment type issues and I've convinced myself, okay, this is the woman I want to do this with, and this is how we're gonna do this, and I convince myself to make that proposal and make that commitment, and then you say, no, I'm not ready. Like that's a blow to a man. Like that's a real big blow because we put ourselves out there.
Mm-hmm.
We put ourselves out there and we put everything. You gotta remember with men, it's our pride that get hurt for one thing.
Right.
Because I had humbled myself to even make this proposal.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's no, I'm not ready. We got dog, we've been kicking it for a year. When you gonna be? I mean, if you're not ready now, will you ever be? Is the question.
And I think that's where the communication comes in, just from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, you make sure, like, listen, is this what we working towards? I want to know, like, if I'm all in, are you going to be all in? Because I think if you don't ask those questions, and like you said, down the line, a year in, and you're ready to propose and make that big commitment, and then she's not ready, it's like you have never been on the same page. You know what I mean? Because now she's got cold feet.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I think that people.
I'm sorry, real quick. Whoever got their Facebook going, can you mute it or turn it down?
I don't know who they got their Facebook.
Because the feedback is coming back in.
I don't have my
go ahead.
I think that conversations have to be had when you first start talking to a person. And a lot of times we as people, we don't have these upfront conversations. People are afraid to talk about their past up front and actually figure out what happened in both your past lives. And I think in order to successfully move on, you both, the person that you're interested in moving on with or building a life with, that you have to have certain conversations beforehand before you get to a proposal part and so forth.
Right.
Well,
I agree with that, and I see. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying. I see Felicia's question, and it's one of those things where you said earlier you're dealing with a man's ego. Say like to use myself as an example. I was married for 23 years, and when I got a divorce, I didn't really jump in the scene because I kept seeing what Coco said. I kept seeing these red flags that were in my marriage, and I was just like, no, I'm not doing that. Mm-hmm. But then I had to work that out within myself to say, okay, that may be something that I'm just really projecting onto the person who I'm trying to date, seeing something that's not there. And I had to work that out. But it's when you're dealing with another person's feelings, you really have to be careful because slight things just stuff that you don't think about will actually set them off, and you won't lie. And if they're not what we're talking about, effective communicators, you're not going to know what's setting them off. It's just an argument.
So let me ask this question, because Bianca's married. Fred said he was married. Has anybody else been married before?
Twice.
Okay. Wait, what?
Twice.
Wow. So, what happens when you get somebody that you're talking to, and they make this statement? So, what did you do wrong? What was the problem? What's wrong with you? Like, how do you answer that, or do you even respond to something like that? James, you said you've been married twice, so I'm gonna start with you.
Wait a minute. Say that question one more time.
What is the response, or how do you feel when people ask you, well, what happened? Like, what did you do wrong? What's wrong with you?
Oh, I mean, I can tell them I can be a bit of an a-hole sometimes.
Oh.
I mean, and I'm just being real with it. Like, but see, this is where sometimes I have a real good relationship with my exes. Okay, so I can ask them certain things, ask them what was up. I found out. Listen, Josh, I found out recently that I am not easy to talk to.
Really? Wait, you just
What?
out. Paul, you just
Listen,
What?
listen, I found out that this was told to me by two of my exes, that I am not easy to talk to because I have if you come to me with a problem, okay, and say, James, I got a problem with this, my response is going to be, okay, I'll fix it. Let's move on. I don't want to know why you have a problem. I don't want to know how you have a problem. We don't got to talk about all that. We just going to fix the problem and then move on. I don't deal with the hows and the whys because that's going to cause an argument if I don't agree with it. So it don't matter if I agree with it. If you got a problem, let's fix it and move on. Well, apparently, women don't like that. Okay, so for me, Josh, when I meet somebody new and they ask me, what did you do wrong? My statement is, how much time do you got? Because I can go down the list. but
Wait, what?
and I'm just being real. I don't get me wrong. My exes had their issues too. But I had to listen. When I got married the first time, got a divorce. Actually got engaged one time, that blew off. Got married again, got a divorce. Got another relationship, that blew off. So at some point I had to look like, dude, you just a dickhead or something. Like something's wrong with you. Like something you can't be. So I had to look at myself and figure out. But at the same time, though, I think it has to do with totally honesty. Because you didn't break up and you were doing everything perfect. If we look back, there was something, if you've gotten a divorce, there was something maybe we could have done better, even if it was just simple communication. Something that we could have done better that may have helped. We don't know for sure, but it may have helped something. Like I say, it took me talking to my exes to find out, man, why ain't this working? How come y'all keep breaking up with me and stuff? What's going on? Well, we can't talk to you. That's why.
Wait, but a question. Were you honest with yourself to realize that you were a little hard to talk to before you were honest with the person that you were dealing with?
No, because I didn't think that. I thought that I was easy to talk to. Mm-hmm. Like, listen, if you come to me with a problem, okay, baby, we're going to fix it. Let's move on. We ain't got to talk about it no more. You don't have to dwell on it. Let's fix it and move on. Like I say, apparently women don't like that. They want me to ask them, well, why do you feel that way? And this may sound bad. I don't care why you feel that way. Let's just fix it. Like, I really don't care why you feel that way. It's not my business. That's between you and whatever. Let's just fix it and move on.
That is
James,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. That's kind of my attitude too, because just talking about it is not going to fix the problem. Let me know what's wrong, and let me fix it.
Josh, you're in that category.
Mine told me.
On this one.
Yeah, but mine told me I was an impatient person, so I don't know. I guess being impatient and not wanting to hear all these discussions about a problem go hand in hand. I don't know.
Why do we have to discuss it if I'm telling you I'm just gonna fix it?
Because it might be something that she really wants to tell you. Like,
I think we just our mind gonna be everywhere.
Right.
You said there might be something she want to tell me. So okay, but I don't care. Let's fix it and move on.
That is the problem.
We want you to care about our feelings and why we feel the way.
I care about your feelings. That's why I'm gonna fix the problem.
Wait,
because I care.
You don't.
But I gotta agree with the fellas here.
Problem originates from where you misunderstood us from and where we went wrong.
That's all in the past. I don't care nothing about that right now. We gonna fix it. And we gonna move on.
Josh, I know you agree because you're with the men. Oh, I know you definitely agree.
I gotta agree with the fellas. Check this out. Listen to the logic of this. You told me my issue, then let me fix it. Why do we have to discuss like we're in a math class? Let me fix it by myself, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna see if it works.
Well, baby, let me tell you why I feel this way. No,
I don't choose the right thing. So that's why we need y'all to actually ask questions and actually get the whole math equation so that you can know exactly where you fucked up at.
Exactly.
Okay. But
isn't it funny how women use the statement, I don't want to talk about it right now, and I'm fine. But when we say that, it's a whole hell war. It's like World War II.
A whole different issue.
Wait. We say that because if we're really upset about something, we don't want to lash out at you for what just took place.
Okay, listen, that's fine. That's all well and good. But let me tell you, I don't want to hear it later. I asked you now what's wrong. Okay? I asked you now. I don't want to talk about it. Fine. Do not bring it up a day later because I'm ignoring you. I don't want to talk about it. We're going to move on. We're going to fix whatever the issue was, and we're going to move on. So if you don't tell me right then, you can't come to me a day later talking about, you remember yesterday when you asked? No, I don't remember nothing. I don't remember nothing.
Okay, so you
I sure don't.
The attitude at all then. You don't care if we lashed out. You just want to hear it right then. And
I need to know now.
What happened? Listen,
go ahead and lash out. Let's cuss each other out. And let's go ahead and move on.
No.
Let's go ahead, cuss each other out, whatever. If you need to throw something, get it out the way, and let's move on. Because tomorrow, I don't want to hear about it. We got to go to work in the morning. Got to get the kids to go to school. We ain't got time for this foolishness. So get it out the way now, and let's go.
Javon, what do you think about this? Because I'm sure you in the same category.
You ask me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the same way. If we're gonna have an argument, let's not say I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's revisit it later. No, because later on there's going to be another issue, another problem, and it ain't no sense of piling on. My grandmother used to always tell me, if you're going to argue, but don't go to bed angry. Right. Argue, work it out, fix the issue. Good night, baby. Let's go to sleep, or whatever it is finna happen. I don't want to sit there and if it's an issue on Monday, revisit that issue on Thursday because it was already dead. It was dead Monday when I went to sleep.
Right.
That's just it.
See, that's the other thing. See, y'all will sit there, let that stuff fester. Then I got to go to bed with you, and you sitting there looking at me, look at this old black bastard over there asleep, all the slapping in the back of the You know what I'm saying? See, we ain't finna do all that. Let's just go ahead and get it out the way now. And so I can go to bed in peace. I ain't got to worry about you hitting me all that night in the back of my head. I wake up with a headache trying to figure out what did happen. And you've been slapping me in my ear all night because you know.
It doesn't always go like
Or
that.
wake up and I'm looking at you. No. Oh.
First off, why is it that women? This is just a personal question. Why do women harvest on the past? Like, what good does that do you in a relationship?
Why do what?
Why do women harvest on the past? Like, what good does that do you in a relationship?
It's a healing process, and it just depends on what you went through in the past. I mean, some situations are easier to get over than others, so it just depends on what you went through. I mean, love hurts, so moving on sometimes, like I said earlier, it's scary, and it just depends on the situation that you went through, and also depends on the length of time that you was with the person.
Right.
And see, Josh,
Ladies, I'm gonna shock y'all.
What?
I'm gonna shock y'all.
That's a good.
I agree with you on that one.
I was just going to say the same thing.
Because
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, because I don't have a problem with men do the same thing. It's just we process everything differently than y'all. We'll sit there and harbor some stuff maybe about a week or two. And that's done. Women process stuff differently than harbor on for years. Men don't have time for that. So in a week or two, we on to the next thing.
Right, and there's nothing wrong with that because we learn by experience. So it's you should think about past things so you can see those red flags. If I'm doing the same thing the last dude did, who was slapping you around, and you notice I start to have the same attitude or the same, mannerisms, then yeah, that should be a red flag. I don't have a problem with that. My thing is, if we've entered into this relationship, then there has to be some sort of effort to get past that. So if I'm going to show you something different, you've got to allow me to do that and not constantly compare me to the last person. I'm not going to compare you to the last. Listen, I've had women just try to destroy me, but I cannot hold, and believe it or not, I know y'all might not believe this, but I'm in a relationship now. Go figure, right? But, and she know what she's getting into because we've had to talk. She knows exactly what she's getting into.
I'm glad she does.
We've had to talk. She told me not to be on here and embarrass her tonight, and I'm gonna try not. I may have already done that, but I'm gonna try not to. But I'm not gonna hold her accountable for what the past women did. Now, I am looking out for certain things, and I am watching, and there's nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. But I'm not going to treat her as if she was the one that did something to me. And what I've seen is that sometimes women have a problem doing that. They tend to treat the man like he's the one that hurt them. That's where I think things get messed up at. I don't mind you keeping an eye on me. I don't mind that. But don't treat me as if I'm the one that hurt you because I didn't do it and I'm not there. I'm trying to help you heal. Same way you can help me heal. So if we can do this together, then cool. And seeing just like the comment there, it's all about the behavior. That's why I say ain't nothing wrong with watching. Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing wrong with watching.
Yeah.
Can we switch gears for just a moment?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just got a quick question because I was talking to a friend of mine about this, and we was having like this long discussion because I guess my friend feels a certain kind of way or whatever. However, the question is, when you first meet someone, do you give it up on the first night or do you make them wait a long time?
I think that's up to the person.
Ooh.
Yeah,
it's individual wise.
It's definitely people.
Yeah, that's up to the person. I mean, if that's what you decide to do, then cool. But understand that, especially when it comes to men have to be careful when women do that because women tend to get emotional. So where the man might be, I'm just gonna hit this thing and keep rolling, she done got a little bit comfortable and then got a little bit of enough of an attachment to where if you don't call in the next 2 days, you finna be in trouble. So my thing is that, and I learned that at an early age. So my thing is, I'm not gonna touch you for a minute. Like, we ain't even going down this road because I ain't got time to deal with no foolishness.
Yeah, but what if we having a good time?
I was just about to say that too.
If you having a good time,
we're just having a good time,
wonderful.
And like the chemistry is there, like
it's there,
and it's a mutual thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if I'm like, okay, yes, let's do this, and then you like, oh yeah, we can do this, and then because the chemistry is already there.
I'm gonna come to my senses and drop you off at your house, and I'm going home and going to bed.
I have to agree with you.
That's exactly what I would do.
No, why?
I have to agree on both ends. One,
listen,
an emotional thing. It's an emotional thing, but also, even if the vibe is good, you still gotta understand the back of the head. There's no communication about, okay, if we do this, we dating still. No, listen, we doing this. I ain't gonna see you no more. Ain't no next stuff. Like, that's usually the mindset. Go ahead for Juan.
No, I was just saying, you know, I was in a situation like this. I done went on several dates and whatnot. That very first date, the vibe was like this, and visually, I was like, yeah, I can do this. But in my mind, I was like, no, don't do this, because just because this first date went well, who's to say what's going to happen down the line? Are y'all just vibing for the night, or will y'all be able to vibe on a long-term basis? And all of us are grown, and we know once sex becomes involved in any situation, it changes the whole situation.
It does.
And if you're not ready for that change, don't do it.
You're right.
I agree.
That's why when you have sex with a friend, like, that friendship changes totally, because we're no longer just regular friends. Like, I didn't, you know.
Yes, sir. Have you had that experience before, sir? Because we're all interested to know.
What?
You know, absolutely.
Are you talking?
What?
Josh, we want to know. I mean, have you been?
I have dated.
Like, have you had sex with a friend and then it changed your whole friendship dynamic?
I'm the moderator. I'm a plead the fifth.
No, sir.
I'll answer that question. I'll answer it. I would actually answer it.
Yes.
I have a friend of mine. We were really cool.
Right. I've been intimate with a friend before. Did the friendship change? A little bit, because at that point we didn't have a conversation of, so are we dating now, or what's going on? So realistically, yes. I mean, it happens. I think you can't, but I also do believe, because other people have this argument that males and females can't be friends without having sex. Not true. You can be friends without having sex. But you may be attracted to a female friend, and things may happen. So yeah,
I can speak to that directly. The last relationship I was in was actually with a woman who I consider my best friend. Knew her before we got together. I knew her almost 10 years, and we never touched each other. We never did anything. Never. So we did end up getting in a relationship and all that. And listen, it didn't work out. We realized that wasn't our lane. You know what I'm saying? We're still friends now, but we realized the relationship part wasn't our lane. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how we were supposed to be in each other's life. Mm-hmm. So it just didn't work. When it comes to that kind of stuff, man, it just depends on the people. It can change. Sex and all that stuff can change a friendship. But the problem, I think, is that we've gotten so used to having sex before we even become friends. That sex on the first night type deal, that sex on the first date, we got so used to that, to where we having sex with somebody, getting this so-called emotional time. We don't even know this person.
Those soul ties.
Right.
Yes, I was just about to say that.
We don't even know this person for real.
Right.
And so what happens is we in this culture now, we've gotten so used to that, to where now we think that if I have a friend and I have sex with this friend, oh, it's gonna change. But it don't have to.
Right.
It really don't have to. You might discover, like me and her did, that it was just something we shouldn't have entered in. Mm-hmm. Or you may discover I'm actually in love with my best friend. You know what I'm saying? So I think we've got it backwards, which is the main reason why I for the longest I hadn't did the sex on the first date type deal. Like, we ain't going down that road. You might be stupid and I just ain't seen it yet. So, or like I said, I'm a dickhead. So you might not have seen that part of me yet. So
I told you they both from this side of the shoulder. Both of them. From this side of the shoulder. Both of them.
I'm just saying, it's like, listen. I don't bring out everything on the first date. It's when I know we can have a decent conversation is when I'm really gonna start talking to you. And that's normally when I get that, that crazy look, because I don't let something crazy come out my mouth. Which is, but that's cool. So that now you can decide whether or not am I worth you moving forward with.
Right.
Because I normally try to tell women up front, listen, if you got soft ears, don't be around me. If you can't handle truth, don't, because I got a low tolerance for stupid stuff. And if I think you done something stupid, I'm gonna tell you, hey, that's stupid, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a problem with that. So if you got soft ears and can't handle truth, I ain't the one you need to talk to. Because most likely your feelings gonna get hurt, or you're gonna get mad and want to shoot at it. So it's it's all about the people, man, and how we can deal with each other on a different level than what we used to.
Jim, you're my friend, but it sounds like it's toxic. If you already talk about the shooting part, it's just toxic.
I'm just saying. Listen,
No.
I have a tendency to make women mad.
But see, I understand.
Fred, one you close. All right, so
I see it.
Hold on. I need to give one fix. So one, try to go out and come in for us. Go out and come in. So I got a question for the ladies. Does it matter to you if your man or your new person you're dating was sexually active with a friend that's still in the picture?
Does it matter?
Come again?
Does it matter to you if your man is dating someone? No, I'm sorry. It's still for someone he was sexually active with.
I mean, we're definitely gonna have to have a conversation about that, because you already have been intimate with this person and y'all are friends. How do I know that you're not going to be intimate with them again, knowing your past that you already have with them? So that's definitely something that we would have to be in agreement on, because if I was in that same position, if I'm still friends with somebody that I used to smash, he gonna be like, oh, well, you talk to him, what y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna have those questions, and he gonna wonder, is y'all still gonna be doing something or not? So I think that you have to make that very, very clear when you're in a relationship with the person as to the position that this other person is playing in your life.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's something that you have to make known up front. Because if I find out about it later, I may just, not talk to you no more. So I think it's known up front that I may be okay with it, because it's a conversation that we need to have. I do think that everybody, just because you had sex with a person, maybe it wasn't good and maybe y'all cut it off, but if you're moving on and you're still friends with that person, I think if you have a conversation with who you're dealing with currently, I think it's okay. Long as y'all have an understanding.
Right. Once again, y'all, you're tuned in to Motives with the Motivator tonight. It is She Said, He Said, dating conversation. the conversation between men and women that people are afraid to have that conversation or just be real and open. And tonight we got some amazing panelists. We got James, we got Coco, we got Bianca, and we're just having open, serious conversation. But I got to do some more. What's that? I got to do some more advertisement because that's how we pay these bills around here. Kiana Farmer, y'all, she's got a great book called Build Business, Credit, and True Generational Wealth. Please hit her up. She's an amazing young lady that is changing the way that generational wealth is getting and presented to us. So make sure you support that. Also, don't forget Elegant Thrones Rentals. Listen, you want that nice chair for your birthday party. Maybe you're doing an anniversary or a retirement party. You want to feel royalty. Make sure you reach out to Elegant Thrones. Let them know that the Motivator sent you. If you're planning your business planning or estate planning, family law or probate, rdavislawoffice.com. Rodney Davis, a good friend of mine. Make sure you call him so he can help you get your legal services in place. You also want to remember Bobby L. Davis. He said, put down the guns and pick up a book. Go to BobbyDavisLaw.com. Make sure you talk to him. Let him know that I sent you. And, of course, for my senior citizens and those that are trying to get around, SimplyTransport.com. Call Jane Jordan. Let her know that the Motivator sent you. She is one of the most amazing people that you will ever meet. Our community's premier assisted transportation provider. Her number is right there. Make sure you reach out to her. And we want to make sure that you guys reach out to Ronnie Wright, attorney at law. Make sure you get with him. If you have an accident or anything of that nature, make sure that you reach out to him. And finally, for this hour, Myers Ultimate Treats and Lemonades. Let me tell you something.
That stuff is good, man. That stuff is good.
James would know. Myers Ultimate Treats and Lemonade is amazing company. You want to make sure that you reach out to them. Let them know that the Motivator sent you. Y'all, we're almost close to finishing out some of our sponsors for the show, and we'll get back to them in just a little bit. But let's dive back into the conversation. The comment box is open. You're more than welcome to put comments on here. Dr. Latrace said it's cool with me if you're okay with me doing the same thing on the same side.
See, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. No. Hold up.
No.
See, you started something, Doc.
Nope.
Oh, see. Come on, man. This ain't a tit for tat type thing, okay?
Listen,
so
this
if I
is
get you
the
into
way.
a relationship and I say, hey, listen, I got this female friend. Me and her used to date. We don't fool around no more. We don't do none of that, okay? But she is still a friend of mine. You can't be like, okay, fine. Well, I'm finna go talk. I got a friend too. I'm gonna talk to my friend. And my friend, see, we can't do that. That's a problem.
But why not? Because you're presenting that to us, so why we can't say it to you?
But wait, why does it got to tick for tack? Just because I may have had sex with a friend, but we're still friends. Why does that have to be like a tick for tack? Or better yet, why does it even have to come up?
Because it's not a tick for tack.
What is it?
It's okay. Well, you're going to be friends with
It'll
this
be
person,
if you don't say anything about it.
with the person that I used to. You know,
Men
like,
cannot
that's the equal
take what they
thing.
dish out. Period.
The men cannot take it. I'm sorry.
Man, come on, man.
What?
You can't have it. I'm sorry.
Y'all would be about to cut us completely off.
I don't mind if you tell me up front, okay, I got a male friend. We used to kick it. We don't kick it no more. You're still a friend. Cool. I'm cool with that. But don't say that just because I said that I have a female friend is what I'm saying. Now, if you already
say I had sex with them, listen, I used to hang out with somebody. We're still friends. That's it.
And listen, let's get now. I'm fit. Lord have mercy, God.
Well, come on, James.
I'm not okay.
About tonight. Come on.
Come
on.
Lord have mercy, y'all. Don't get mad at me here. Listen, now because I didn't make this stuff. Okay, I'm just the messenger and I'm just going to put it out there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So if we say there's a female that I used to have sex with, I don't, she was a friend, we had sex, we don't do it no more, she's still a friend, okay, let's move on. If you tell me that, okay, well, I got this male friend that we had sex, but we don't have sex anymore, most men probably aren't going to accept that because we don't want a woman who another man has access to like that.
Okay, so with that being said, your best bet is to never say that to the woman because 9 times out of 10, she has had someone that she's probably still friends with. And if you can't take the heat in the kitchen, there's no need to even bring it up.
Here's my thing. I don't know if you don't tell me. You see what I'm saying? We're not, once again, we're talking about a tit for tat thing. If you're only going to say that because I was upfront with you about a situation, that's where the problem comes in at.
But why?
Because if I didn't say that, if I wasn't upfront with you and said that, then you wouldn't have no problem.
So what you
saying?
But
I'm being upfront and saying, hey, listen, I got a friend. She's a female. Yes, we've had sex. We do not have sex anymore. We don't kick it like that. Me and my friend don't kick it like that no more. So I should be able to tell you that. And if you're cool with it, then you're cool with it. But you can't come to me and say, well, there's a dude he's my friend too, and used to kick it. And now, Tracy, we can't let you in here because we'll be on here all night. Now, I'm telling you. All right? See? Listen. As men, okay? As men, God, Lord have mercy. No man has ever said.
Let me tag.
Huh? Come on.
Let me tag in. I got you on this one.
Come on in, man.
Okay, I'll put it like this.
You show is you already in trouble.
You finna get in trouble. Let me save you because you finna get in trouble. But I'm gonna say it like this here. Ladies, y'all know women, right? Mm-hmm. And y'all know women tendencies. Men know men, and we know men tendencies. If you have a male friend, you gonna say not. We will know by that man's tendencies and his actions that y'all done together. We hardwired like that. Women will know it too. Y'all will sit there and be like, you know her better than you said you know her, just by the way she act.
Ladies and gentlemen, you guys seen her. Y'all seen her last Sunday, but now she here with another hat on. We want to welcome Dr. LaTracy to the panel. What up, lady?
Listen.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Doc. Hey, Doc. Nobody want to hear the BS now. So what you got for us?
Hey.
What you got?
Okay, so let's just be honest. We are all good. Men will not disclose their truth unless they feel as if they will get caught. Women will be upfront with theirs. Don't look like that, Josh. Because the thing is that a man will not ask a question because he really doesn't want to know the answer to it because he doesn't want that woman to turn around and ask him the same question. So
you right about.
Let's just say it this way. Most men have had women that they have slept with and are still friends with. Likewise, women. We all grown.
Right.
But in saying that, we're not going to necessarily disclose, oh, I've been with this, because we don't want to tell you our body count anyways. Let's just be real. But we grown. Mm-hmm. So don't Josh, see, because we grown and because we're ladies, we don't like to always disclose it, but we will.
Mm-hmm.
So that is why I'm saying, Mr. James, I love your honesty, but you're embarrassing your baby girl. You kicked me off the show, Lord.
I wasn't kicking you off. Hold up, wait.
Oh, he's gonna be in trouble after this.
So
tonight he in trouble.
Go
see,
ahead, Josh. What is it?
listen. I understand that, and I 100% agree with you. The issue is that things are different when it comes to men and women. Okay, things that y'all put up with us, we may not be able to handle. So if you start to disclose, okay, I've been with this dude, and we're not doing it no more, but he's still a friend.
Mm-hmm.
In our mind, he's smashing every time I'm not around.
Mm-hmm.
And in our mind, you smashing her when we're not around. So we think the same thing. So come on with it.
Once again, we doing the tit for tat though.
It's not tit for tat.
We don't have to do that. I'm trying to be upfront and honest. I'm trying to be upfront and honest and tell you, hey, I got a friend. Yes, we had sex, but we don't do that no more. So if you come right back and then tell me I got this friend, I ain't having sex, I'm just gonna assume you are still having sex. But because there was no reason for you to tell me that.
You do know that messes up for us, though, right?
Yeah, because listen
listen
to what you're saying. You feel like there's no reason for us to come and tell you that, but in the mind of a woman, when you come and bring that to our attention, now you got us thinking like, oh, so wait a minute. So you've been friends with her. What y'all been doing? You telling me that y'all ain't been doing nothing.
I gotta tell you, but I gotta tell you because the minute you see a text message from this girl, now I gotta hear it. Who is that? Why are you texting her? Why is she texting you? So it's better if I just come out and say, hey, this is who she is. This is what
you don't want to get caught. You don't want to get caught up. That's the reason why you said that. You ain't trying to be caught. That's it. That's it.
It's not about being caught.
It is.
It's about I don't want to have to deal with the nonsense that comes along with if you see this text message. Because if you see the text message, now I gotta hear a bunch of mess. Who is she? How come you ain't tell me about her? Cool. So let me just tell you about her up front.
Oh, you want to pre-warn. You just pre-warning, right?
I ain't doing nothing.
But you're pre-warning, right? Just so don't no red flags go off. We don't get to think it's something else. Because you automatically want us to think, oh, everything is cool. And I ain't trying to get busted or caught up. So if
now,
you
James,
see it ain't nothing.
Now, James, you know darn well they got their red flags up 24/7 anyway.
I get that, man. I
don't even know why you even explain it. You see one just sitting back like, hey, yeah.
Because our minds think different, man. As men, we can be selfish when it comes to certain things. So I've been with a certain amount of women in my life, okay? And that's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So if I look for a woman, I might say I want a woman who ain't been with that many people.
You think she'll tell you the truth about her body count?
She might not, but you can normally.
Does it matter though? Like your significant other's body count. Let's switch over.
For me, I think, Josh. Honestly, I gotta be honest with you, man. For me, it does. And I know I've been with a certain amount of women. I know I've been with a certain amount of women, but I don't. You know, I might be a used Pontiac, but I don't want to go get another used Pontiac. I want to go get the Benz off. You know what I'm saying? I want to go get something that every nigga in Birmingham ain't rolled in. So I mean.
So what if we feel that way towards you? Be like, we got this old Cadillac over here. He broke down over here. We want a new Escalade. We want a Denali. Listen, let me get that Benz truck that's on that lot.
I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying, as far as a lot of men are concerned, that's how we think. This is a bad statement, but what goes for us don't go for y'all. That's just how we think.
So you say it's a double standard between men and women?
Exactly.
I'm not going to use that word double standard.
Yes, it is definitely a double standard.
But that's what you just said.
I know that, but I'm not going to use that word because it makes it sound bad.
Y'all be in trouble tonight, y'all.
What
I promise y'all.
Other than the fact that my brother planned to be on the couch at the house.
Oh, he will be.
It's a societal difference.
Did he freeze again?
So what?
We can't hear you, Juan.
Mr. Juan.
What'd you say, John?
All right. So y'all should know Juan live over there by the airport. So
I think he froze. But I would use her can't.
Juan, you cutting out, bro. Come back. Fix that for me, because I want to hear what you said. While we do that, Doc Trey, does body count for you? Is that concern for you?
That was towards me?
Yes.
No, I'm grown.
Oh, Coco, matter to you?
It does.
No, I just said, it does. But okay, so let me ask you this, because you said it does. If he was to ask you what your body count is, would you be honest?
Yes.
Lies.
But I haven't had sex with that many people. I'm only 30, and I can count on 2 hands.
Okay. Bianca?
It doesn't matter.
Before you answer your question, you're married, so I want to change the question up for you. Does it matter to you what your husband's body count was before you got married? Did it matter to him your body count?
I'm not sure if my body count mattered because I had a few more than he did. However, his body count didn't matter to me because he wasn't with that many women. He literally could count on one hand how many women he was with. So to me, it didn't bother me at all. It wasn't like he was saying, "Oh, I done slept with 200 women," compared to the 5 women that he did sleep with. So no, it didn't matter.
I don't think body counts. I don't think the number matters. My question would be, if we're in a relationship, we get into an intimacy stage. I need to know your status, I guess. Yeah, I need to know your status, but hold on, y'all. Let me mute his mic because he's trying to fix stuff over there.
Like, but it matters to you how many people you have been with?
No, it don't matter to me. I just want to know what your status is. Like, I want to know. Like,
but so you trying to tell me if her status is clean and she done been with half the Negroes in Eastlake and Centerpoint, you okay with that?
What? I didn't say I was okay with it. I just said it's not a pressing question for me. If you divulge that to me, then that's fine. But if you're not going to divulge that to me, then okay.
But what if you start finding out, oh, she slept with him?
Right, because every time you go somewhere with her, oh, I know him.
No, I know him. Ladies' card. It's communication for me. We got to talk about it. So, all right, we're going to talk about it. But if I find out like she didn't have, if her numbers, I'm not going to put a number out there because certain people watching my live right now.
Let's talk about it.
If there was a number, I got to know what the number is. I mean, it's not a big deal for me, but I at least want to know, like, if we have a discussion, let's have it. If we're not, then I don't care.
No, Josh, at this age, man, I'm 44. I got to know. I got to act. Like, I'm going to act straight up. Like, if I see we starting to get a little serious, I'm going to ask that question. Like, I need to know. I
For what reason, though?
Just what I said. Listen. I don't want to be walking around and going around Birmingham with you and every Negro we come across looking at you and you side-eyeing him and he side-eyeing you and I'm sitting there looking like a fool. No, I don't. Because I know
why UPS man always at your house, bro. Why UPS man always at your house, bro?
I understand
James, I'm with you on this.
I understand that when you start getting up to a certain age, yes, women are gonna be with a certain amount of men. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. But if you've been out here and if you just been out here straight home, then I'm gonna let you do your thing. I ain't mad at you, but I can't fool with you.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Go and do your thing. I just can't fool with you. And I don't blame it if she looks at me and say, well, Negro, you didn't try to jump on every woman from Bestman to Pittsburgh. And I mean, I can't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? If that's her preference, I can't be mad at that.
Right.
It's just for me, I gotta know, man. I didn't have friends that got all the way married to women and found out this woman slept with everybody but his daddy and was in the process of him sleeping with him. And now he's sitting there looking crazy with his lip poked out, crying because he done got with this girl who'd have been wide open to everybody. And I don't want to be in that situation. That scares me. Our ego and pride as a man gets in the way of that. Because now we go out to eat. Here this nigga over here side-eyeing you. And I'm sitting there looking stupid.
They going to the bathroom.
When I was in a relationship, I used to count how long my girl was hugging on a dude. I'm like, hey partner, that little bit too friendly right there.
I still do that. I don't mind hugs, but yeah, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? If it's a little bit too much body contact, we got a problem. You know,
do me a favor, real quick, James. Look over to your right and tell me if she's staring at you like she gonna beat you after this is over.
Right, I ain't nobody here. I'm here by myself. Listen, I'm the man.
That's why he talking the way he talking. Because if she would have been in there, he'd be in trouble tonight.
Man, listen, I am the man in my relationship. Let me stop, y'all.
Yep, and you'd be in trouble too if she was right there.
Say that loud again. Say it loud. You to what? All right. So, Fred, finish your comment, man, that you were making earlier about, like, well, does body count matter to you?
You talking to me now?
Yeah. Does body count matter to you?
You know what? To be honest with you, I know because, you know, in this day, you know, like, I mean, you know, you don't want to get that used lemon off the lot. You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side of that same coin, if you are a man, I'm serious. If you are a man that's out there in that world like that and you just racking up the body count, she may feel the same way about you. You may be that used lemon coming off of the lot, and she don't want that either.
That's so. Exactly what
I mean, if you discuss it, yeah, flip it. If you're gonna discuss it, discuss it. If it's one of them to bother you in a relationship, leave them bones in that closet door and let it stay there. That's how I feel.
Thank you, Mr.
I gotta know. I gotta ask a question. I gotta ask. How many dudes you been with? I need to know. And listen, at my age, you 44, I don't want to hear no lie either time. I only been with 3 guys. You's a bold-faced, big-head lie. You've been with more men than that. Don't come at me with that. I need a real number.
Okay. All right. So if she didn't give you the number, but she said it was lesser or greater, does that count? Or you want to?
No, see, he's expecting for her to say at least 10 plus.
Doctor, you ready to come back?
Because if she got a low number, he ain't here for that. He said, no, you're telling a bold-faced lie, and I ain't trying to hear that.
No, you're telling a bold-faced, big-head lie. A bold-faced, big-head lie is what you're telling. You ain't no 45 years old. Talking about you done been with 3 men. I'm not.
You're not 45.
Now, you can't, because you don't know, that person may not be lucky in that department. So maybe they are being truthful.
Josh, get the hell out of here with that bullshit. Josh.
James.
Come on, man.
But 3 is a lot.
Josh, you know better than that, man.
I'm
You
just
know
playing
better
devil's advocate for my viewers, okay? I'm
Oh
just,
my God.
all right. What's the high number for y'all? Bianca, what's the high number if you found out that your man had?
300 plus women.
Okay. Coco?
25 plus.
Doc? Doc? Okay,
I would say 50 plus.
you said what?
Yes.
What's your number? What's too high for you? All right, Doc the left again. One.
What high for me?
What's the high number
I'm gonna
that's
say
for you from your woman?
anything over 15. I'm just gonna have to leave you where you at.
James?
I'm about in the same place. 15, you know, if you tell me 15, we may be able to, you know, we might be able to do a little something. Any more than that, and listen, I'm sorry, you've been used a little bit too much. Now
Well, wait a minute, James. What if I said I had 17, but a few of them was one night stands. We was just in the moment. That's all that was. However, the other ones, it was a little something to it. What you gonna say?
Don't answer
go
that.
ahead, listen.
Yeah, don't answer that.
You go ahead and do your thing. I'll holler at you. We're gonna dap it up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's nice. You know what I'm saying?
What's the high number for you, Doc? What's the high number?
Okay, you had me muted. 50.
What's the high number?
50.
50.
I feel like I went too far out then.
Okay, so
for
me, my high number that is like a no for me, 20.
Okay. Well, I say if you have more than the presidents that we have had, then it's up for discussion. So I mean, we're grown, and and we could have experienced, some one night stands, some situationships, some things that just happened. All of those different things come into play. But to be honest, you shouldn't really be going over how many presidents it is. But but I understand that men cannot handle the same thing that they do to women, and so that's where my issue is. James, that ain't fair. It's not fair. But that's your preference.
You have men, but it's true because, like I said, but I didn't make the rule. But even if I'm out here cheating with 10, 15 women, if I catch you looking at a Negro wrong, we got a problem.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
The unfair double standard.
That double standard stuff.
But listen, I'm sorry. Like I say, I didn't create that. I just know
But you live it.
From experience, I know. I've done the cheating thing before. I'm not good at it because I'm not a good liar. I get caught. That's just bottom line. I don't. If I tell you one lie, I'm gonna forget what I said. And then you're gonna ask me the same question, and I'm gonna be messed up because I ain't gonna know what I told you the first time. So I found out real quick. I'm not a good cheater.
James, so that's the reason why you said you would tell the girl up front about your friend that you had something to do with her. Try to get caught up.
But
you can't lie.
Because if I tell you I met her in Birmingham and you ask me again next week, I'm probably gonna say I met the girl in Montgomery somewhere. I don't know because I don't know the lie I told you. I done forgot that now. So yeah, I might as well tell you the truth up front. You know what I'm saying? So that way we don't have to worry about all that. But I've done the cheating thing, man. And listen, I was cheating. But the moment I thought she was fooling with another dude, man, I went to grabbing pistols and everything. Baby, you ain't you take my baby from me. That's my baby. Nigga, you can't have my no.
Wait. So she cheated on me. Why do we do that? Why? Like, if she cheated on you, you still gonna fight for her?
Yeah, that's my baby. That nigga can't have my baby. No, Yeah, I'm fighting for mine, man. I'm fighting for mine.
But you know what? I mean, it goes. It really goes back to. I'm like James now. I don't really want to call it a double standard, but it's one of those things where men don't look at sex the way most women, I ain't gonna say all women, most women look at sex. Most men look at sex as like, boom, this is something in the moment, let me go and handle this and get on back home. 9 times out of 10, when a woman is sitting there and she's in a relationship and she is willing to give it up to another dude, she has feelings of some kind involved. And that makes it worse. And because men will cheat with no feelings whatsoever. It's a conquest, and that's all it is. And that's why most men, when they hear about their women cheating, they pistoled up. They calling their homeboy, we going to find this nigga. He finna go down tonight. Right. And that's why we think.
Listen, no, and I'm not proud of this, y'all. I'm not proud of
Doc,
this.
am I lying?
Do not hold it against me. Listen, I fooled around. When I thought that my wife was cheating on me, I was with the girl I was cheating on her with. And I did. Do you hear me? I threw a fit.
Okay.
Viewers, if you're watching right now, go ahead and put your comments in the comment box and bring them up. Once again, y'all, you're watching Moses with the Motivator. She said, he said, the talk about relationship, male versus women, the battles of the sexes, having real open conversation. We're answering questions. We're giving real stories. And I want to take a pause for a call and ask someone to buy a hotel room for James tonight. And you can cash out that. You can cash that to my brother right now, okay? Go ahead. Because the hotel's going to be needed tonight.
I'm just being honest, man.
Why did it hurt? Okay. Let me talk to the ladies for a second. Ladies.
Say that again.
Let me talk to the ladies for a second. Ladies, why do you ask your man to be honest with y'all when y'all don't really want to hear the real answers to stuff?
Because 9 times out of 10, we already know the truth, and we just want to see if he gonna tell a lie or be honest.
Yeah. There you go, Bianca.
So y'all be playing games.
Yes.
No, it's not a game because, okay, Josh, being honest, it's not a game because most times a woman knows when that man has cheated. One, his smell is different. His behavior is different. He has to understand. I don't care how much cologne he put on. I don't care how much he stops at the gas station and put gasoline on his hands and on his clothes to cover up that pH of that female. Oh, we know. A lot of times we won't even say anything that we know, but we will watch your behavior and we will have our exit strategy. We are very strategic.
Very.
Now, most women, I'll even say me, will ask the question to give you an opportunity to be honest because we already know the truth. And the moment that you are not honest is the moment that we already double up on our strategy because now we're going to make it hurt because you should have been honest the first time.
See that right there. See right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. You see that word strategy?
Oh yeah.
We call that.
Yes. Now you just said, James, that you found out that your ex was cheating and you was with another woman that you was cheating on her with. So let me okay, so game recognized game. She probably knew you was cheating the whole time. She just took her little time because women cheat emotionally before they cheat physically.
Now that's true. That is true.
Now,
matter of fact, let me tell you my problem. Let me date a woman and tell me something. I got a work husband. A work husband? No, baby. I'm your work husband, your church husband, your pray husband, your play husband.
You can't be everything. You can't be everything. Let's just be honest. You can't.
What the heck?
You cannot. You can't.
Wait.
And the reason why I say you can't,
Oh, you.
let's be just
You can't, Josh.
You. And the reason why is because if you as a man, look, you saying you can't, Josh. That's funny. Because you as a man can't be at the workplace catering to her work needs as well as at the house catering to the house needs.
Work needs.
And then be
wait. Check. You better be doing whatever computer work you're supposed to do. Ain't no work husband.
And if he's coming in there commenting on her outfit or bringing her lunch or, you know, just the conversation because she needs someone to vent to at work about your butt because you've been acting out at the house.
Right.
So all of those different things, you can't be all of that.
I don't even try. I just don't let the work husband outdo.
There you go. There you go. This the only thing we have agreed on, James. The only thing.
I ain't gonna let him outdo me. Like, I know that nigga got a stroke for Valentine's Day, so I had to make sure that I stepped up my game for Valentine's Day.
But wait a minute. They just said they cheat emotionally first.
Yes. I just said the work husband's gonna comment on her outfit, let her know, oh, I noticed your hair was different. Oh, I noticed that you smell different. Oh, I like that new outfit because he's attentive, because the house husband or the house man is too busy doing whatever he's doing, and he's not really paying attention to what's going on.
Yeah, I don't pay attention. Like, if you change your hair and all that, I ain't noticing all that.
See?
I ain't got time to notice that. I ain't got time to know that. No. Baby, did you know something different? I don't know. What did you do? Did you bathe today? I don't know. Listen, I have no idea. You done changed your hair.
James, somebody just asked me in a text, what the heck you got your woman for Valentine's Day?
My woman?
Yes.
We took a trip, man. I had to make sure. Because I know the work husband stepped up. I ain't crazy. The work husband stepped up his game, and like she said, he was probably commenting on her, talking about she smelled good in her hair and all. I made a post that day. Don't let the work husband outdo you. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that, man. You gotta step up. Ain't no work husband ever gonna outdo me. At all. He might talk about your hair and all that stuff or whatever.
James, I'm with you, man.
James, pop your shit.
That's all I'm saying. Ain't no work husband outdo me.
Compliment the outfit before she leave the house. Hey, Uber Eats deliver every day. Guess what? Uber Eats from lunch. Look, when you come home, baby, here your hot water with the bubble bath and everything. When you come out, I got the little oil and massage your feet. How was your day? Work husband ain't gonna outdo me ever.
Right, that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I ain't with it. Only thing I don't allow.
All we can do is give you some extra pens at work. Dang it,
Look, after tonight, James, you're gonna have to do double work.
I'm telling you,
work, because I'm telling you,
my lady knows what she got into with fooling with me. She knows exactly what I'm about. I don't hold nothing back. I told you earlier, I know I'm a dickhead. I know this.
And she knows it too, huh?
Right. She knows. She didn't call me it enough times.
Okay, so she doing her own thing.
See, Doc, see, right there. See, see that? No, she ain't doing that.
Oh, you don't. Oh, I'm not trying to spill her beans or anything. I don't know, sister code. But I'm just saying, if she knows who you are, then you just can't handle who she is.
She is a very sweet, loving woman.
She's sitting right there, ain't she?
No, I'm by myself. But I'm saying, I'm not. I can be a dickhead sometimes, but I know how to treat a woman.
No, you don't. No, you don't. And the reason why I can say that, and I have never met you and don't even know nothing about you other than this show, but I will say that you do not, because of the multiple times that you have been a dickhead and you have not changed the behavior. So you in your 40s.
The behavior is this. I got a problem with stupid stuff.
Oh, exactly. The behavior has not changed. So it's called insanity, and you like it. So,
but there's no behavior per se.
it is.
Yeah.
You said dickhead. That is not only a title, that is also a behavior.
It can be.
It is. At
It
40,
can
what
be.
you say, 44, 45? What you, yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's a behavior. You continue the same thing.
But listen, I said I had a problem, and the reason why these women keep breaking up with me. I understand that. I get that. But it's real simple. I'm a real simple guy. There's a problem. Let's fix it and move on. We don't have to do that other stuff. We don't have to talk about it. We don't have to discuss it. Fix it, move on. Conversation wise, I'm only going to ask you once. What you want to eat, where you want to go. But if you don't answer, then you're going to eat what I bring or nothing. Or you end up going where I want to go, or you stay home. I don't think that that's bad behavior. It's community. Just talk to me. Baby, I want this to eat. Bring me some chicken wings. Bring me some fish. Like, what's so hard about that?
You know that's not
bad
like
because
them.
you condone
They
your
don't
own
say,
behavior.
I don't know. You pick what you want, and then get mad when you bring the crap back home. That ain't what I want. We already know that's how the answer's gonna be.
And then my response is gonna be, well, I asked you, so eat it or be hungry. I don't know what else to say. Like, what else can I say to that? What else am I supposed to do with that? If I tell you, what do you want? You say, bring something. I bring something. I didn't want that. You know what I want. And I just simply say, well, go to bed hungry or go get something yourself. What else am I supposed to say?
You have deflected once again. And so you went around the subject of being a dickhead. We already established the whole food thing. We're talking about the behavior of not knowing how to treat a woman.
That's all part of it. This is what I get blamed for, that I'm not easy to talk to.
You're not. You don't listen.
I listen when
selective listening.
Very much so.
When it benefits you.
It can be it's not that. It's simply I'm gonna listen when it matters.
Exactly, when it benefits you.
No, but it's gonna benefit both of us. We're in this together.
No, because you want to fix it when she wants you to just listen.
Because I gotta pay some.
Wait,
Wait, pause. Want to remind y'all, Keith O. Williams is running for city council in the city of Birmingham. Please make sure you guys do this case. Once again, we don't do endorsements, but we do offer for you to advertise. And listen, this lady right here, she's been quiet all night, most of the night. Her name Coco. Go ahead and tune in for Coco's podcast show, which actually airs tomorrow. Coco,
Friday. Changing the date to Friday for my
Friday. So what's the topic coming Friday?
Friday we're just gonna sit around and have sofa conversations. So whatever comes up, gonna come out.
So I just want y'all to know, Coco is a bartender. So if you see a bunch of bottles laying on the table Friday during the show, they had an excellent pregame show. And also, if you're trying to lose some weight, y'all, you just want to get a few belly fat off you. Travel Lifestyle is an amazing company to go to. Hit up LaVonda Johnson. Please let her know that the Motivator sent you. But now I'm finna be the devil's advocate for a second. If you want some good food, I mean some real good food, hit up a duel over at Hollywood Grill Food Truck. Let them know that the Motivator sent you. And I guarantee you, you won't be disappointed. And last but not least for right now, James and I got a deal going on that's still happening. So you could get a commercial done by James. I think it's 30 seconds and a digital billboard all for $438.50. Make sure that you guys reach out to either me or James. This is actually James' second, third time being on the show. So we want to make sure that you guys reach out to him. James, how do people reach out to you, man?
You can hit me up on Facebook or you can give me a call, 205-585-9222, and we'll make it happen. And I will listen to you. Tell me exactly what it is that you want.
Okay.
So real quick, Bianca the only one that can't raise her hand, and I guess James either. So Coco, Juan, and Doc, are y'all single?
Yes.
I'm in a
Yes.
situation.
You in a what?
A situation.
Pause on you. What you said, Juan? One single. Y'all.
I said she's in a situationship.
Right. I heard her, and I'm trying to go back to this. Coco, what the heck is a situationship?
Well, you still trying to figure out where it's going. You know, like y'all kind of together. Only person we're talking to each other, but we haven't made anything official.
Does he know this?
Yeah.
So he knows it's a situationship.
She got a situation going on.
So you can't catch no attitude. You see him out with somebody because it's a situationship.
Yes, I can, because we.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
We have a agreement. We haven't made anything official.
My water.
Man, see, that's what I'm talking about. See, this is probably why
James, do you hear that?
Right now. Listen, I don't. So we'll be in a situationship, but there's an agreement that we're going to only see each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lie. That ain't what the contract says. The contract says
that's a relationship.
You can't catch feelings for nobody else, and I can't catch feelings for nobody else, but you can still date other people until we figure out if we're going to be permanent. So don't change up the laws, Coco.
We just made it official. We haven't put titles to it.
You what?
We haven't put titles to it.
Then you can't catch feelings.
Let me tell you something. If I gotta commit to not be with nobody else, we in a relationship. I don't, we ain't talking about
that's a relationship
and all that kind of stuff. If I can't see nobody, nah, we in this. We in this thing. We in this thing.
Bianca, what's the situationship? You married.
Exclusivity.
You got single friends. What's the situationship?
It pretty much means like, listen, okay.
Bianca, don't you co-sign that?
Listen, James, you already in trouble, okay? Do not.
She finna co-sign that, James.
Deeper than what it already is, okay? Just let me explain.
She finna co-sign, James. Okay.
Let me explain first. Now, a situationship means y'all could have already been in a relationship and stuff just started to get rocky. So now y'all could be living together. Y'all could have a business together. It could be anything at that point. So you just...
That's a whole relationship.
Listen, when you're in a situationship, it just means that y'all have a mutual understanding. Like, we don't have to be exclusive. We trying to figure it out to make sure this is what we want.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't made it that far yet. Okay?
We vibing.
We working towards it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, James,
that's a whole different title.
Man, I don't know what this stuff y'all talking.
Situationships, because they're not gonna work out for you.
No, we ain't.
Situationships are okay. Just don't get entangled.
Oh, see all these different terms and stuff now. See, we ain't. Listen, you either single or you in a relationship. Well, this stuff in between. Cause see, that's something. Let me tell you something. That kind of stuff there make me start loading pistols up, because I'm gonna get emotionally involved, and you talking about we in a situationship, and then I see you with little Ray Ray one day, and you and Ray Ray walking down the street, and
but I'm not with little Ray Ray.
But you walking down the street with little Ray Ray though, so.
Coco,
you with Lil Ray Ray, Lil Pookie, Big Nuck Nuck, whoever.
Right. You either single or you in a relationship.
I'm speaking for your situationship partner. Okay, look at the screen very well, because I'm finna show you what he's saying in the back of his head. You looking? Your situationship partner said.
Right.
That's exactly what your situationship said.
Well, neither one of us has
Correct.
made it official and put titles to it, so that's what it is.
So are you wait? So usually people get in situations when they're afraid to fall in love. So are you afraid to fall in love?
I
Really?
don't got nothing but one relationship left.
Okay.
No, that's deep. Like, but why? Is it because of past entities? So,
that's wait a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna get in trouble. Don't make a statement. It's a question, but it's a statement. Why does past relationships still get an opportunity in the future relationships? Why do you still harvest on what the past?
No. I can listen. It ain't, Josh. Honestly, it's not about that though. It's serious. If she's been hurt before, that hurt is still gonna linger. And so when you enter into something new, like I said, you know, keeping a watchful eye, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. But here's my thing though, Coco. You ain't gonna get me to commit to only being with you, and you weren't out here talking about you ain't ready to fall in love. It's the
same on both ends right now.
Okay, well that's different. I guess if he feels the same way, then maybe it'll work out. But again, though,
give me a situation.
It still sounds like y'all in a relationship, though. I mean,
But if you want to call it that, but both of us are in that middle point, like where now we're trying to basically heal ourselves within before we actually enter an official relationship.
And
which is much needed.
Can I go
if you saw him with another man, with another woman right now, you want to bust his head to the white woman.
Repeat what
you want to bust his head wide open if you saw him with another woman right now. That's a relationship. That's a relationship all day right there. When y'all ready to bust each other's head wide open, you in a relationship.
But how do you go? Like, do you just go to a woman and be like, look, I like you? I was just wondering, can we do a situation? Like, how does that work? Because there's some fellas out there that really want to be in some situationships, and they end with some titles on. So y'all put them on game real quick. Like,
it depends on the two people and what y'all both want. That's like I said, you have to have that conversation, and you have to see what you all both want. You don't want
fellas. Let me speak to the fellas out there.
Feel hurt.
No, James. No.
I gotta speak to the fellas out there. Listen.
No, James. No.
Fellas, situationships gonna get y'all head bust, man. Don't do it.
Don't listen to James.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I agree with James. Don't do it.
Do it. Listen, I'm telling you, situationships will get you a place down at Jefferson County Courthouse. I'm telling you, don't you do it.
Yes, it will.
Right. Because if we that close to where I gotta commit, and you say that you commit, that's a relationship. Because if I see you with little Dante, we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna set Eastlake off. So either we single or we in a relationship. One of the two.
How does that work in a marriage? And you had a girlfriend.
Say what now?
How does that work in a marriage and you had a girlfriend? What's the difference?
Well, see, listen, we ain't talking about see that was back then. It don't work. It didn't work. It almost got my head bust. Fellas, just don't do it here. Just don't do it. That Harlem's just don't do it. Look, just
don't do it. Just don't do
it. Either be single or be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Be with that one person and chill out. Because I'm telling you, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth the foolishness. If you like me and can't tell a lie and can't keep up with the lies, don't do it.
Wait, James, I got a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, being that you were going to be on the show tonight, Did you intentionally make sure that your girlfriend wasn't there because you didn't want to get in trouble?
No, she was here at first, and then she had to leave and go home. So, but I don't, like I say, she knows me. She knows what she's gotten into. I can be a little bit difficult sometimes, but overall, but I'm learning. Listen, Doc Tracy, I'm learning. I am learning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning. I'm trying to be a better listener. My problem is that right now I can only listen for so long before I start tuning you out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm learning, Doc. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I'm starting to want to know the whys and the hows. I really don't care, but I'm trying to listen to them and try to figure it out. But it's getting better for me. I'm gonna get there one day. One day I'm gonna get there.
Well, do me a favor and not wait until you old and your back don't work and the other parts before you want to get it together.
Well, see, okay, I'm gonna try that. Okay.
Thank you so much. And I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to help my sister out because the thing is it's okay that you don't have it together yet, but you have to stay out of these relationships and just be honest with yourself. Right now, you just want some booty, and you don't want her to have it with nobody else.
No. See, I'm the opposite of that though. I believe I ain't finna give no woman my body because my body is a temple, and a lot of women out here like to think they can control the man with that.
Right.
We ain't doing that. I can show you. I don't care how fine you are. We ain't doing that till I want to.
Okay.
See that it's well, I ain't gonna say I want to, but until it's mutually
agreed upon.
I got you. There you go. But straight up, I've understood my issues in the past, and there are some things that I have dealt with and worked with. It's just that it's not that I don't care about somebody's feelings. I just want to fix the problems. Like, let's just fix it.
But not every woman wants you to fix their problems. Sometimes, most times, a woman just wants you to listen. She can fix her own stuff. But that is a character.
What if it's a problem with me?
Most times, she already know how to fix you. And that's not to be with you.
Ooh.
She don't need you to fix it. She just needs you to listen, be quiet, and change the behavior.
Okay, so why can't I skip a few of those steps and just change the behavior?
Because you're not going to change the behavior. She got to get it out. If she doesn't get it out, she going to bust your head to the white meat while you sleep.
Exactly.
Because you were too busy before y'all went to bed trying to talk and trying to fix it. She didn't want you to fix it. She wanted you to know that she knew that you was a dickhead and you wasn't handling your business. So once she get it all out of her system, you say, yes, honey. And then stop whatever you was doing because she already told you and change the behavior. Then y'all get you a little bit and you go to bed.
I hear you, Doc. I hear you.
Now, I'm saying you have to change the behavior. You're in your 40s. You don't want to be old and by yourself. It's too much out here. You said your body's a temple. Then utilize that your body is a temple and not only respect your body, but respect hers too. She don't want to have to keep going from relationship to relationship because a man won't listen.
Right.
Be the man that she needs to have. I hear you, Doc. I hear you. I hear everything you say.
All right. Now, if she listens to this recording and you need a hotel, I get the discount on at the Hilton. So, just let me know. I'm just saying.
So,
Mm.
I need somebody's feedback to turn down because it's really, really messing with the sound system. And it's probably James's.
Probably.
Yeah, it was yours. I saw you leaning over. It was you. All right. So, Max, these two final questions. And if you guys want to come back and do a part two, we can definitely do that because people are enjoying these conversations. Because apparently this has become a Fix My Life James edition. We want to thank y'all for everyone. Fix James Life. So the first question um, is this: what do you hope for out of the long run of relationships? What is that? What's the long run out of a dating relationship? What's your end goal? And I want each of you guys to answer that individually. And we're gonna start with Madam Situationship.
Coco, that's you.
That's the first question. Go ahead.
What's the whole question?
Huh?
Repeat the whole question again.
The whole question is what's your end goal in your dating relationship? Are you trying to be Will and Jada or are you trying to be the Shaka Buck?
My end goal is I want to be me and him. I do want to get married. At least by the time I'm 35. I'm just 30 right now, so I want to figure it out between the next 2 years of my life. So I can move on.
Okay. James?
My end goal?
Yes.
I just to be married, man. I like being married. I did. Both times. I enjoy being married, man. You know, sometimes things just don't work out, but I don't have a problem with marriage. I think when it works is one of the best things in the world. Just when it works.
Okay. One.
I mean, man, at my age, I want to get married again. You know, I don't know. It's just I gotta find the right fit for me. You know, and if it fits, then yeah, I get married in a heartbeat. Go down to the courthouse, sign the paperwork. Let's get it going.
Okay. Doc?
I'm waiting on my purpose partner. Someone who can cover me in the spirit, someone who can work with me and my life goals and my ambition and just to grow together. I help them grow their goals, they help me grow mine, and we are on the same page.
Bianca, you are married currently.
Mm-hmm.
Have you first off, what's your end goal and have you successfully got to that end goal?
My end goal was to be married. However, it wasn't in my timing. It was more or less he was ready before I was. So I kind of just, went with it. We've been married 11 years. So, I mean, ultimately, he is my life partner. I couldn't see my life without him in my life. But yeah, marriage was my end goal, and I've accomplished that so far.
All right. Part two of this question. Can you really handle because in relationships everybody's different. Both of the mates are different. And so the question is, can you date yourself? Like you know what you dish out to your significant other now. Can you date yourself? We're gonna go this way, Bianca.
Honestly, I don't know if I would. And I think it's bad to say, but honestly,
I lost sound of you.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Oh, okay. Honestly, I don't think that I would. I think I would. I think if I had to date myself, like it would be like a long dating experience. It wouldn't be like, oh, we finna get married. No, we not. We gonna date for a while.
Okay. Doc.
I could, because I have taken the time to heal. I have had the therapist, the psychiatrist, the counselor, the preacher, the teacher. I mean, I've taken that time to invest in myself, and so I could at this time.
Okay. One.
Oh wow. I'm like, when I got a divorce, I was just like, back then I wouldn't have dated me, and I wouldn't even talk to me back then. But I've had counseling sessions to get issues, and I've worked on myself. And now, the me now, yes, I would marry me now. I would date me now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay. James, we definitely want to hear this. James, could you date yourself?
Oh no. I know I can be something to deal with. I wouldn't put up with my foolishness. That's why listen, that's why I still have good relationships with my exes, because I ain't mad at them. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, they did some stuff that wasn't cool, but I also understand. I understand my role in what happened. See, when I went through what I went through, and I talked to God about it, it was I got shown myself. I didn't get shown them. I got shown myself. So I was able to see my part in it. And I wouldn't put up with my foolishness either. I mean, I wouldn't. At this point, to meet me now, I think I could maybe work with it, but even still be looking at myself kind of side-eyed. You know what I'm saying? Like if I met a woman that was just like me, man, me and her would have some man, we have some issues going on, man. Like for real. Because I ain't listening to you, you ain't listening to me. Listen to me. I'm trying to tell you something. You know what I'm saying? And Steve, I don't need y'all praying for me, man. I'm fine.
Scratch your head. That's all.
Yes, let's pray for him.
Coco, can you date yourself? Would you date yourself?
I would say I'm learning. The person that I'm in my situation with, that I'm learning, he shows me so much. We act alike, and God, I was just telling my sister earlier today that she was like, "Why?" And I was like, he acts too much like me, and I said, God has really showed me myself with dealing with him, and so I'm learning to deal with me. So I think I would say, in the future, I can date myself, but I got to be more patient with me, and it's going to eventually help me in my relationship, if that makes sense.
I ain't gonna tell y'all, Coco got a mouth like a sailor. No, just playing.
Josh, would you date yourself?
No.
No, wait a minute. If I would have had this question in 2007, yes. Now, no. Only because the relationship that I have been in, I've learned I give too much. And from there, I think I've let myself go from whatever it is that I need. So until I can get to a point where that somewhat of a James selfishness is in me, I think. And
James, I don't think you could take what you dish out. Like if you had to date a version of yourself, what you give, I don't think that you would be able to like handle that from, like the same person. Like you would be like, this ain't never gonna work.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'll go to hell and back for the person I'm with, and that's just what I do. But my issues have always been, I'm a fixer, and I just want to fix the stuff, man. I really don't. I just don't feel the need to discuss it or talk about it. And like Doc said, maybe that's what the women want. Maybe they want me to just shut up and listen. And I guess I can learn to do that. But but after I listen, I still gotta fix it. So why not just let me fix it?
And then you don't have to listen.
See, y'all make it sound bad, man. But yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Can I interject real quick?
Yes, Doc. Go ahead.
Okay. So James, I need you to raise your right hand.
Here I go.
Okay.
Here I go.
I, James, resign from the Captain Saberho. Come on.
From the Captain Saberho
Foundation.
Yes.
And that's in all seriousness. You laughing, but it's straight up. And no, wait, and because the thing is that you can't fix nobody. And once you realize, you raised your right hand now. You can't, no. You can't fix the situation because the situation is them. So you have to remember every time you get to this situation that you raised your right hand in the midst of all of us and the world. And you said, I, James, resign. That's not your position.
So Doc, tell me this thing. If Steve shut up, we ain't talking to you. If she comes to me with an issue, okay?
And she didn't say to you, James, baby, honey, I need you to fix this situation. Shut the hell up and just listen.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I'm telling you, listen, I was laying in the bed. I wasn't even gonna be on this call tonight. I'm still in the bed. I had to sit up and throw some clothes on, just to be on this call, because the thing is that you was talking some foolishness, and I had to help your woman. Because look, Bianca over there in tears. I am so sick. You can't fix nobody.
I'm not trying to fix the person, but if there's
it's a control thing. It is. It's a control thing. You got to let it go. Remember, you raised your right hand in the midst of all of us. Yes,
I did.
But you know what? That's no different than women. So if a woman has that same issue, she has to raise her hand.
Josh.
Huh? What? You got to raise your hand too? Huh?
I do.
We're gonna take this moment. We're gonna take just a second.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay. Y'all see all this healing? Y'all see all this healing?
Wait, no. We're gonna take a second. I'm gonna need.
Look at God. You see this healing tonight?
I'm just saying.
Listen. Doc, you've been invited for Black Men. Wait. James has called a 4 Black Men, and Doc, you've just been invited to be on that show.
I was like that, tell me the problem, let me fix it.
Oh, listen, James, stop. Wait, hold on. I need to compose myself.
All right, Steve, just inbox me.
Fred, James, do it. James, make sure you get Doc on the show. Fred, raise your right hand.
Yes.
Go ahead, raise your right hand. Go ahead, raise your right hand. Don't look like you hear me. You heard me. Raise your right hand.
No.
It's up. It's up.
Oh, it's up. Go ahead, Doc.
Come on, Doc.
Listen. Aquan. Resign. You ain't saying it.
Resign from what?
Well, your healing.
I
You
heard.
gotta resign from the Captain Saberho Foundation. And now listen, it goes both ways, because women have the Bob the Builder Foundation.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Coco and go ahead. Y'all raise your hand. Come on.
Me?
No. They didn't. No, listen. Wait. I'm not saying that they didn't. You're gonna do them, okay? But what I'm saying is that women often have the Bobby Builder Foundation that they try to oversee and be the president of.
Why we gotta be Captain Save? Wait, why y'all get Bobby Builder, but we get Captain Save the?
Because Bobby Builder is trademarked and he's really building on some stuff. You know, Captain Save-A-Hoe applies to the situation. So I'm just saying. Not saying that the woman is a hoe or anything. She could be a prostitute. She can get paid for what she does. I'm just saying. See, why you gotta throw that out there? I'm just saying. Real talk. You know, I'm mad. I can't even.
It's definitely gonna be a part 2 to this.
Yes, and we gotta have the panel. We gotta have the same panel because listen, we done got into some deep stuff tonight. James,
I've enjoyed this.
That part 2, you be in the same predicament you in now by yourself.
Oh,
if she's anywhere around, you're going to the doghouse.
I will make sure she's here next time.
The show is usually pretty good because we're usually through by 8:15. It's 9 something now, and I want to give a shout out to my podcast streaming networks because they're gonna look at this and be like, "Josh, this is the longest episode you've ever given us," but I'm grateful for it. So. We're gonna get some commitments, but I hear Calchisha is about to jump on real quick, and I want Calchisha to give a shout out real quick, and she's gonna be with us next time.
Yes,
but I just want y'all to know tonight, just a quick recap. James is toxic, and he's decided to resign from Toxic Nation. Fred FR1 is toxic, and he's decided to walk away from the nation. But I have some problems because Doc and Coco sitting here like they ain't got no. And Bianca's just an instigator. But I just want people to understand.
Don't you get me started. Should we talk about
this show tonight?
Fruit? Should we talk about his favorite fruit, Juan?
Yes, I've been wanting to talk about that all night.
Oh, yes, we should. Oh, yes, we should.
Wait. All right, so anyway, listen.
He put him out. He put him out. He put him in the backstage so they couldn't say nothing. This was just getting good. You is wrong for that.
Steven, don't ask them questions. Stop. Okay, Steven. Now, Bianca and Fred, F1, get back in here and act right.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's what we do now? Oh, this is what we do now, right?
Listen.
Oh, hell no. You ain't going to just sit me back.
No, we can go. But she's not here. So, can somebody check the message book and see if Calchisha all the way jumping on real quick? So,
Juan, we got to talk about this thing. Because he's trying to hush us. He's trying to silence us.
Stephen Myers.
Steve, you're right. Shame the devil.
Stephen Myers.
He don't want us to tell nobody. He do not want it to be known.
My grandmama once said everything don't need to be told. So,
I'm sorry. Excuse me. I wasn't supposed to be on this show. So I'm gonna ask the question: why are you, as the moderator, so secretive about your ish, but you want to know everybody else's?
No, listen.
Yeah, yeah.
See,
thank you.
First off, I can take what's dished out.
You haven't asked. You have not answered one question. You have deflected the entire time.
There was supposed to be another guy on here and another lady, and I was literally going to let the conversation go, but because they weren't here, I'm filling in. So I don't mind answering the questions. I just won't answer what Bianca just brought up because she know doggone well she's wrong.
Well, listen, I think I'm the only one on the panel that don't know what's going on.
All right, so anyway, listen. What? 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 All All right, so listen.
Pineapples.
Pineapple party.
Listen. Hold on.
See, Josh, this is why I say if you say stuff up front, it can't come back and get you later. You see what I'm saying? That's what. That's see.
There you go.
I would say this. I do another streaming app, and they always crack on me because I'm usually have pineapple juice with me, and usually don't look like that. I'm not. Listen, first off, we're not here to discuss me. We're here to just talk about coming questions that I ask. I don't mind the questions that were asked. Not going to answer the one that Bianca is starting crap with. And I told her, don't come on here starting crap tonight.
I didn't start nothing.
So, with that being said, if there's a question that was said earlier tonight that you guys want to ask me, I'll be glad to ask it. And Steven, don't do that, Steven. Don't make me start trolling on your show. Don't do that. Don't do that. That ain't right. That ain't right. Anyway, you done had too much wine.
Okay. You said ask it in the question form.
Yeah, he did.
You did.
So what is the question? What is the question?
So listen. So while you're all off in LA, ain't providing sugar like that on these other podcasts, let's just get off into it. You know, you talking about the pineapple juice, but what about the Magic Mike routine you be doing?
What? Hold on. What? Ain't no Magic Mike going on. Now you need to stop. Real quick. First off, hold on. First off.
I'm just saying.
Hey, wait a minute. Listen. Let's welcome Caltisha to the stream. What's up, Caltisha?
Hey, Caltisha.
Hey, Caltisha.
Look, Juan, you done put him on the spot. He embarrassed now. You done put him on the spot. He ain't ready for that.
I know it.
First off, I need you to not say that because that's not true. Secondly, I done told you and Bianca, don't come on here. Start. Now, other than the fact that this is, y'all gonna have me editing all night to send this to these folks. I will make this understanding that we will do a part 2, and I will answer whatever questions y'all got. Hey, Auntie, how you doing? All right. So we're gonna do a part 2 of this, but Caltisha is here, and we're gonna make sure that Caltisha is a part of part 2 episode. But real quickly, Caltisha, introduce yourself.
Hey y'all, I'm Caltisha. Just got off from work, tired.
Caltisha, tell everybody what you do for a living. We everybody gave out what they did.
I am a tax professional. I am the COO of a men's professional basketball team here in Birmingham, Alabama. And I also do business startup, virtual assistant. I'm a Jamaican woman, yeah. I do it all.
Stephen. Don't no. Doc, you forgot to tell everybody what you own and what you do. Go ahead, tell me.
I am the proud owner of Black Authors Rock. We are a full-service coaching, consulting, and publishing firm, as well as a bookstore owner in Biloxi, Mississippi at Keesler Air Force Base.
Wow. Y'all want to get books or you want to, have your books at her store, let her know. But seriously, we'll do a part 2 and I'll answer these questions. I don't feel like that I really want to edit this long behind things. So we are going to end right now, but I need a commitment from everybody that they're going to be able to come back.
Yes. I'll be back.
Yes.
Toxic James.
Oh, bro, I ain't got no problem. I'm with all the smoke. Let's get it.
Oh,
Caltisha.
Fine.
Cal, will you be able to join us for the next episode?
I must have missed something.
Jerry, you missed a lot.
Tisha, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. We gonna do part 2. Don't even worry.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do, y'all. Usually, when I end the show, we do a motive, something that is important, something that is enlightening to people to keep them encouraged. Whatever it is that you may think is cool. You need Doc's contact information for our show. James is gonna get that once we end the show. I'll make sure that James and her connect. Stephen, I'll make sure of that. All right. So I'm gonna start off with the person that was in the green room first. I'm gonna let James. I'm gonna let Juan close us out with something inspirational or whatever that's on his heart that will motivate the people. And I'm gonna ask all my guests to stay in the green room and don't log off yet. But I'm gonna move y'all into the green room.
Okay.
Let's see. What am I missing? All right, one is on you, man. Give us some encouraging words or something.
Okay. Point blank, let's bring back Black love. We have a discord and a divide between our men and our women. And I mean, it's obvious with some of the conversation that we've had tonight. And if you go around social media, you will see this. We got to come back to each other, because if we can't treat each other well, how do we expect anybody else to treat us any better than we're treating ourselves? That's all I got.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to get back on the screen. All right, Juan, thank you very much. All right, y'all. So as always, you can reshare this video out. Make sure that you guys tune into all of our platforms. You can rewatch this video, get angry at James, throw your tissues at James, give Doc Latrace like some props. And I want to clarify real quickly. No, Stephen, I do not have an OnlyFans page. Stop. Okay? I don't. But we will definitely have more conversation and go deep on part 2. Don't forget, this coming Sunday, the realtors are coming back for their part 2 of building and buying homes, selling homes, learning the ins and out. And we're going to be giving out some information for those that need help with their renters assistance programming and how to be homeowners. So we're going to have all that next week on the show. I want to thank every single one of my sponsors. And I have to do this one more time. Y'all listen, this show, it costs $50 a month for us to keep this show on air, but we also have to pay licensing agreements and all that stuff. And so I'm asking for some people to make donations to Motives with the Motivator. You can simply do that by going to Vimo and do Motives with the Motivator. You can go to Facebook and go to my messenger and message my personal account to make a payment. You can also go and do onemotivation@gmail.com for PayPal. Or you can go to Cash App and do $ Joshua J. Raby. No donation is too small or too big. Anything is needed. We'll accept anything because, when I started this vision of this show, I wanted a place for people to have somewhere to go to have a conversation, to hear from the haves, the have-nots, the big stars and the non-big stars, because here everybody has a voice and everyone has something that is their motive. So this is my motives. My motives is to give you guys something encouraging, and my motivation is the fact that you guys continue to come back and support. I'm going to bring everybody up because we'll all say good night together. Bring your cameras up. Please don't be doing that wrong. Don't be like the school board members in Bay Area that got in trouble. Everybody, did I get everybody? Who am I missing? Oh,
no.
All right, y'all. Once again, thank you guys for watching Motives with the Motivator. I'm Josh, the Motivator Raby. Thank you for Dr. Latrice. Thank you, Luwan. Thank you, Coco. Thank you, Jane, Caltisha, and Bianca. Y'all, we will see you guys next Wednesday for part 2. Be blessed.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody. See you later.
All right. Bye, everybody.